shipping many of you, Sharia not. I'm glad that the people of the North Central kind of, the Middle Beltons, they're not a waste time. Now they are like completely different. I mean, distancing themselves from this terrorist. So Sultan can have the 11 states, Sokoto, Borno, where again, Yobe, where is that? All those places share for 11 states that share border with Niger. To go and do your Nigerian stand there. If you like, you can bring Osama, you can bring anything you want. You can bring anybody who won't come read anything to your kids. But as long as they enjoy, what do you call it? You are still enjoying the freebies that you are getting from Nigeria. Once you bring any terrorist, every of your action will be treated with suspicion. Do you understand that? It's not tears, because it's actually your blood, the free flow of blood from that part of Nigeria that has now enveloped the rest of Nigeria today. Terrorism. When I was growing up, I don't know if I was able to, if I could even be able to pronounce terrorism. Terrorist. I don't know if it was a strange word. Strange word rather. But today, terrorism is like normal. You call it jihad, and you lori bruku closer to terrorist. You call other people infidel, and somebody who came around to call your people infidel. Since you are already calling other Nigerians infidel, so why won't your sultan tell us that there's nothing you can do with his shaky voice, like somebody will be say he's so scared to even say it. They call him head of state, head of terrorist gang, the sultan of Sokoto. Because while you are busy glamorizing, glorifying terrorism through religion, grandstanding, saying that people were converting to Islam. Here is another thing. I'll tell you this one. Say northern Nigeria is part of Nigeria, Abi. In Nigeria, the law says you can be anything you want. True story. That's what their law says, but that is not true. However, you can be a Christian, you can be a Muslim. In southern Nigeria, you can be a Christian and convert to Muslim, and immediately they will start calling you Ajia or Alaji or Afa, or you pick a name. You can be a Muslim and then convert to Christian, and they'll start calling you Pastor. Pastor Abdullah, Pastor Hakim, Jesu Bogo. Most of us in Yoruba land, we do that anyway, And there will be nothing. Some people will be like, thank Jesus, thank you, Lord. I got saved. Himself, Pastor Jesu Bogo will come and tell you that God saved me. I met the Lord. I have been to Mecca. And they will be talking after the Muslim, Islam is not the way. It's not, you know what I mean? And there will be no wahala. Baba. If you go to northern Nigeria, it is welcome for you to convert from Christianity to Islam. You will be celebrated like, you know what I mean? Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah. My dear brothers and sisters, you can never change from Muslim to Christian in northern Nigeria. You are dead. And I'm not making this up. Inside Nigeria, maybe some of you don't know, you are dead. No, you are dead. You have heard about some people, some of these stories from other places, like where they are religious fanatics like that, Abi. Now, this terrorist that Sultan brought to Nigeria, they are already celebrating that people have now converted from Christianity to Islam after they met with him. And he quoted Bible and Quran to convert them. And that's one of the things they kind of, this hypocrite, that's one of the things they love about the terrorist sympathizer. In Kano, 2 people, Shena 2, I be 9. That's not 2. They converted from Islam to Christianity Now Sharia court sentence them to death. In Nigeria, Sharia court sentenced them to death for being alleged before. When they call themselves pastor, I'm just saying. Just about 2 weeks ago, in that same Kano, a young man raised alarm, asking people to help him, that some people are planning to kill him. When the guy shared the post, all of the comments under that guy's post, 99% of them were typed in Hausa, Fufude, not in English. And guess what? 99% of those people there, like I said, they were all threatening him. You deserve to just die now. You deserve to just, how dare you? How dare you say you want to be a Christian? In Nigeria, I'm not making it up. Abubakar Seidu. You can't change your name to Victorious Esikaya. Omakaya Soroni, like it is like a death sentence. And there is no Nigerian constitution that has actually, none of them has ever been challenged. Challenged. That is where the bedsheet wearing sultan of terrorist is saying that we can invite anybody that we want. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. There's nothing we'll do about it, but we'll tell you that we don't know the ticket or the lie you are selling to your fellow jihadists and terrorists that are scattered all over the world. And some people may be calling you the head of the Muslims in Nigeria, okay? The truth of the matter is that you are the head of the jihadist Muslim in your Arewa and your, your Nigeristan. And only time we tell you, if you are not reading the room, Nigeria is not going to exist forever. And then sooner or later, we will not have to worry about whoever you bring to your place. Because as you are continually seeing your own children being recruited into Boko Haram, being given guns to kill their own people, as you are glorifying that or you are kind of protecting that, your neighbor, Niger Republic, very small place, were poor, made poor by France. They just opened the new refineries when other on-boot slaves, sophisticated demorons, Bati Dioti, the Agbadorians, as you can see, most of them, right? As they are praying for Nigeria to be great, for Tinubu to it's so mad, right? Take a look at Niger Republic. Koma tutapeni no be English. If you don't understand French, don't worry yourself. Me to know I don't understand French, but I know they're blind. I can see what I can see. More looking together.
La signature du contrat de partage de production en 2008 a permis d'engager des travaux de recherche ayant abouti à la découverte de plusieurs gisements sur le bloc d'Agadem, ce qui a permis au Niger d'augmenter sa capacité de production de 20 000 barils par jour à partir de 2011 à 110 000 barils par jour à partir de 2023. À cet effet, plusieurs travaux ont été réalisés pour la première étape de la mise en production de la phase 2 du bloc d'Agadem. Ces travaux englobent le forage de plusieurs centaines de puits de développement et la construction de nombreuses installations de surface au niveau de 3 principaux groupes pétroliers, Koulélé, FJD et Dibela. Il s'agit de 2 centrales de traitement préliminaire du pétrole brut ou Central Processing Facilities, CPF, à Gouméry et Koulélé. 3 stations de traitement ou Field Processing Facilities à Sokor, Faringa et Dougoul. Une station de déshydratation de pétrole brut à Dibela. 7 stations de surpression à Agadi BS, Gololo BS, Fana, Koulélé et Dibela. Mais également 6 OGM ou collecteurs de pétrole brut venant des puits. Ce sont toutes ces installations de haute qualité de traitement du pétrole qui concernent la mise en production de la phase 2 du bloc d'Agadem, dont la cérémonie de lancement sera présidée par le Premier ministre de la Transition, Ali Mohamed Lamine Zen, le mercredi 1er novembre 2023 sur le gigantesque site pétrolier de Koulélé dans le bloc d'Agadem, région de Difa. La signature du...
Amen. I told you, it looks good. It looks good, doesn't it? Mhm. And you are watching from Nigeria, and you are still praying, while the rest of the criminals in Nigeria are buying themselves cars with borrowed money. Niger Republic asked China to build them another standard refinery if China want to have access to their resources. And that's it. It took them about 3 years to build and complete that refinery. Right? Dangote refinery. Those that call you enemy of Nigeria. Dangote refinery, we are still praying for it to come alive. 5-10 years to today. Una go still dey wait for Dangote refinery. I'm not cursing you. I'm not, nobody's how they curse you. But I know say some of you just don't like the truth. You love it when they lie to you and they come back and say, but the reason why that lie we told you didn't work is because we did not tell you that it was a lie. So now we are telling you that it no be lie again. So we'll come back and see later. So yeah, you give them that. Yeah. You love being told lies. Right? There is no Dangote refinery, kaka. 5 years, see ni. Go see Dangote refinery. But you will know later, don't worry. There's no rush for that. So yeah, continue praying while others are going to continue to feast on your miserable enablement, enabling criminals, and then turning yourself to prayer warriors. Niger Republic is already selling oil to Nigeria anyway, sure you know, because Nigeria will go there and use their refineries. When by the time they come back to Nigeria, they are neighbors, oh, they're just 4 hours drive. Oh, how many hours drive? 4 hours or 5 hours drive. Aha. From Niger to Nigeria. Yet, Nigeria couldn't make a single refinery work, not even build a new one from scratch. And I mean, I don't know. Well, few days ago, I told you, sometimes when I tell you information, what could not they use them? Because you have no idea what and when you're going to need them. A few days ago, I told you that they are having an election in Imo State this Saturday. Hang on, no. Today is Wednesday, 2nd, okay, 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, Saturday, in 2 days' time. That is why they beat up the NLC chairman. What do they call it? Ajero or something, I don't know. This man. They beat him up in Imo State yesterday. It was bad. Now, he's been kind of flown abroad to go and get treatment. When they saw Hopeless Uzodimba, would you president to your lawn? We'll tell ourselves the truth. Oh. There are some certain things we say if you radicalize person. Oh. I only know that me by you now. On top waiting, where I no go content to shame you need the Alaji Shekau. What you know man now? That is the president of almost 10 million workers in Nigeria on the right. The person who see me them beat him now in there on the left is the governor of a state. And according to him, oh, sorry, it's November 11th next week. No, it's going to be from 4th to 11th anyway. So, see what we're normal now. They said because he was coming in against court order. They said there is a court order that said they should not protest, even though the workers in that state have not been paid for over 20 months now. So then, the NLC chairman decided to go and see them, give them the moral booster, okay, as the leader of all workers, show some support. Now they are saying that the man needs medical treatment. They are going to fly him out of Nigeria. The usual, typical, right? So, but the elections is meant to be, I was thinking it was on the 4th, though. It's 4th now, it's not 11th. Who said 11th? I know that they have booked all of the hotels in Owerri from the 4th to 11th of November. You know what I mean? So, well, if you are from Owerri and you know that it is 11th, okay, 11th. Thank you. So it's next week, right? But see what they have now committed. I mean, kind of, they are now putting people through then. Because you know what Oplesus or Dingba did? Yeah, they kind of sent a letter to all of the hotels in in Owerri. And they told all of them that the government is booking all of the hotels and they don't want them to book in any guests. And some of these hotels have actually taken bookings. Sure, you get like people who have events in that place, who have something to do and all that. The state government said they don't want the hotels to be given out. So they are going to use the state money to pay for 1 week from the 4th to the 11th. 1 week of all of the rooms, all of the hotel rooms in the state capital, Owerri. Now, what happened now is that they said the government college, I've been against government college of Owerri. They want to do, they are coming home to do their 50 years anniversary. You know, 50 years of like old student association, 50 years of our school and something like that. They've already booked us some of them. They've already booked some of the hotels, only for them to arrive for those who are flying to Nigeria. And here is their own culture shock. I mean, which one? Wait, we will call this one now.
A very unfortunate incident is taking place at Marriott Hotel, Protea, Owerri, where reservations for girls of Federal Government Girls College Owerri who had come in for their 50th global reunion and who had reservations at the hotel were left disappointed. What we heard was that in spite of the reservations that had been made several months before this date, at the last minute, the hotel management gave away the reservations to politicians who came in, leaving many girls, old girls of Federal Government Girls College Owerri, stranded at the lobby. No place to sleep, no place to stay, completely disenchanted with the management of Protea Hotel, Marriott in Owerri. It is, to say the least, very disappointing that a hotel chain known globally as Marriott could play this very unhospitable hand to their clients.
Sorry, ma'am. Welcome to Nigeria. And welcome to Owerri, where the Supreme Court governor of Owerri is trying to sort of act his coronation. Sure, you get. So I didn't want any interference and all that. But again, to all of you who are from Kogi State, Yeye Bello has decided to do the same thing too. I just thought I should tell you. If you are planning your school girls reunion or family reunion, and you would have to travel from Canada, from America, from the UK, from all over the world to return back to the Lokoja state capital, they themselves are doing what Oplesus Odingba is doing. They are booking the entire hotels in Lokoja a week before the election as well. So if you get any of those things planned, go and check the date of their elections and check the date of your program and also check the date of your flight. Say, wow. And that is where I am going to draw the curtains tonight. Even though, I wish I could share the rest of what I have as well. But again, my time is so up. So I'm going to pop us on a short hold, okay? Go make myself another cup of tea. And when I get back, I will take calls briefly tonight. Don't go anywhere. Now I have a caller who is going to be my first caller tonight. So hello there.
Hello, my general, my doctor, my Yokon general.
The African Wahala.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You?
Yeah. Yes, this is your brother, the African Wahala.
Amazing, Baba. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, bro.
Brilliant.
Yeah, shout out to the members of the Temple of Truth. I wanted to share a quick story. You know, when you spoke about those students from OAU Ife, there was a similar case in UNAB, Abeokuta. By the way, that's the school that I attended. This happened about 3 years ago. So these students, final year students, they were in their hostel, and then the murderous criminals called DSS went to their hostel and kidnapped about 5 of them. Keep in mind, one of these guys had his final exams the next day, the very next day. So they took them to Ashiru and, arrested them, booked them in, forced them to pay bribes. This guy ended up missing his, it was a presentation for a seminar. That's what he was working on his computer. Presentation for his final project. So you wouldn't believe it that this guy actually got so sad and depressed and he took his life.
Wow.
He committed suicide. So, I mean, it's so sad how people are degraded in Nigeria. And I just hope at some point, everybody can get as angry as many of us are already. And we can just dabaru everything. We just need to go out on a long protest, if possible, non-stop, no matter what anybody says. Go out there on a long protest for months. At some point, these criminal police and soldiers, they will join us. They don't have a choice. If we have millions of people on the streets, it will eventually yield a result. That's what I personally believe, because I don't know any.
Yeah, we are living in a world where when it is not happening to me, then it's none of my business. Is that not the world we are living in today?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the world.
People have been so desensitized of the danger that is lurking around them, because it is yet to happen to them. Therefore, well, it's the business of those who are the victims until everybody actually knows that we are all victims, isn't it?
Yeah. Until it starts happening to people and it happens to someone close to them. And it can happen in many fashions, in many forms. But thank you for your time, my brother. Thank you for your great presentation. Thank you for not being tired. Because honestly, talking about these Nigerian stories, well, I observe the way you present sometimes, and you just be like, oh God, fact. Anyways, it's tiring.
When you want to say lots, and then you just feel like it's the word are just not coming, and you want to say a lot, and you just feel like, man.
Honestly.
Well, thank you.
Honestly. Thank you, my brother.
Cheers, Oba.
Yes, sir. Blessings, bro. Yes, sir.
So I have another call on the line.
You want to say
hello there.
Hello, Maegun the General.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hi. Well, not too bad, apart from cold weather, but we're hanging in there.
Oh, of course you should.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our second emotion forwarded by the African Wahala. I kept saying, and I keep saying, and I'll continue to say it until it becomes like organic. You don't have to do any meeting. Everybody just come out. People just come out. That guy that went to Owerri or wherever I got beat up, he deserved it because I knew something was up. How many times have they tried to call what do you call it, strike? And last minute, oh yeah, we're giving them some time. I knew somebody was being paid off. Somebody was being paid off at the expense of Nigerians or the workers. So he decided it. They didn't even beat him enough. They're supposed to break one of his leg.
Really? And you will be cool with that. But look at those breaking his leg. Would you say they are his friends kind of beating him up? So it's not for our business, right?
Okay. If they put you in a position to lead people, don't go behind their back and get bribe and deceive them. About you will say, man.
Then what use?
Okay. So what? So then break his leg. So the reason why I've actually called was one of your podcasts a couple of days ago. I saw this guy talking about how they use is it 60 million to buy a car, and he was defending himself. Yeah, he was defending himself. And he goes like, you don't know. When I go to my hometown, the roads are so bad. I'm like, oh, okay. So is that our fault that the roads are bad? And if you want to do the right thing, why don't you tell whoever is giving you the loan, knows, Your Excellency, put all the money together. Let's fix this road. Then the car will come later. But as usual, the journalist, the dumbass journalist sitting in there, they can't ask questions. Because my question will have been, your minister, whatever you call yourself, you have a beautiful house, your roof is leaking, but you decide to go and buy expensive furniture. Is that possible?
Does that make sense?
Won't you fix the roof first before the furniture? I'm tired of Nigeria. I'm tired.
We all are.
I'm tired.
We just wish that it will be collective and organic, like you said. So that we can
people are behaving like they don't have common sense. Even though they say common sense is not that common. But I don't know. Anyway, my ego, thank you for your,
thank you too.
Thank you very much for what you're doing. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
And you too, sir. Take it easy, all right? So I have another caller, by the way. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, boss.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir. This is Benjamin.
Sir, it's good to hear from you again anyway. So yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Calling from Cyprus, and I'm one of your biggest, not followers.
Not just
one of the
biggest.
one of the biggest. In fact, I've fought so many people here, even in Cyprus here. And each time they see me, they call me by the name Mayogo, but I don't give a damn.
And it is worth it,
honestly.
Baba. It is worth it.
I swear,
Walk with your head, your own head high, Baba. And shoulder high too.
I swear my anger, it's yes, just like you are saying. Just like somebody just said recently, one idiot, Yil Edoche, coming on a national TV, accusing Arise TV that is insulting somebody, that Tinubu didn't remove I said, is this guy breathing from his nose? Are you breathing from your nose when you hear somebody saying it live? And you are saying all sorts of rubbish that this guy is this guy is this. When they have been doing this, their same thing, the same way, where are we? They've led us to where we are today.
That's right.
The journalists that they are saying that Rufai is not a good journalist, no, he's not a good journalist. The ones that have been saying it, have been doing it right. Where are we today?
You understand? It is called character assassination. See, if you can't, people do it a lot. You know that, Benjamin, right? You know, if you are saying something now, you just drop some facts now, okay? Now, because I don't have anything to counter, if I don't have anything to counter that fact, I'll begin to attack you. Even you, Benjamin, what are you doing in Cyprus? Even you yourself, are you a saint in Cyprus? And you'll be like, hello, excuse me. We're not talking about me. We're talking about what is going on. Why me?
What is going on?
Don't have answer.
What is going Baba, me, I not gonna lie you, I don't do that country. After I graduated 2006, I started teaching in 2017, a teacher. Until I got to Cyprus, present by the grace of God. Now I have my own company here by the grace of God. And through skill work, just through skill work, I was able to establish here in Cyprus. But after getting all of these things, everybody's running. When, okay, if you have made money here, now you want to go and establish some of these things that have been, where do you take it to? You want to go back home, you are scared. Okay, sometimes you want to go back and go and hire this so-called idiot police nonsense to come and be protecting you. How long?
You'll be lucky if they are not the one that will actually lead you to people who go take you so that they can take the money from you too.
Baba, the thing they pay me, it is paying me bastardly. As in sometimes when you talk, okay, even like your 2 days program, I was like, I just did where they say, God, how when we will reach, when we will say, okay, Baba, make we stop. Make we now continue. Make everybody even come back. You see, if no one kill once, make we not kill. Because the problem is, if Nigeria never happened to that person, they really feel, they the vibes.
They don't believe, say, things can be that bad. And that breaks my heart, right? Things must not happen to you before you will believe they are happening.
No. See NLC, a president of over how many thousands of workers. They beat them. Nobody. Tinubu never talk A. Oh, you see,
they just don't like the person.
One day, no, that state is my state. I have a house there, but I can't go. Each time I come back, I stay in Abuja. I stay in Abuja. It's not supposed to be. Every year, if I go back to Nigeria, I can't go to my village because I'm scared.
And the person behind the whole insecurity is the governor. Look at this. The governor said the man was not supposed to be there. Then beat him up because he's not supposed to be there because the governor said that. The same governor will not protect anybody in that same state.
You can't protect anybody. Can you imagine? Can you? The thing is a shame. It's a shame. Each time I see Nigerian problem, it shame me.
Benjamin.
Baba, I agree to sir. We could just continue. God will give us way out because they have how long we were doing foreign man, white man say when they give us as a second, we are not even respected.
Benjamin, we did places where we say normally they judge us by the color of our skin, right?
But you can't realize,
even the people where they judge you with the color of your skin, not to care about your skin anymore, they are more interested in what you want to offer. And if you get something to offer, then go pay you, treat you fine, and live your life normally.
Yes,
But where
sir.
you come
It's very,
from,
very
where
clear.
you come from, you are being scrutinized, screened, and say who you are. Where are you? Are you Igbo or Yoruba or Hausa? And we are deceiving ourselves, Abi.
Baba me, as in I don't understand. I don't just understand. I don't just understand. And this so funny enough, some of our elites back home, they are also so blindfolded because of their selfish interests,
They
because
are
of one useless
complicit in it.
appointment.
They are not blindfolded. They are not
Because of
blind. They
one
know what is
appointment
going
when they
on.
want to give your reading form,
You know what I
you
mean?
will start the talk nonsense. Recently, they were saying as in Lagos, the money, the job that they give Tinubu, they are all suffering. All of them are also crying. I say, yes, good though. All
You
of you,
get?
but we don't like spending the money too. Well, it's also biting on us
Everyone is feeling
because
it.
the normal money you'll be sending before, the normal money everybody is sending before is no longer enough. For those of us that have parents there, if you are sending, maybe you are sending 200 or you are sending 150 before, it's no longer, bag of rice now is 52,000. So, Egon, I beg, God will just help us, sir.
Benjamin. Yeah, we'll
Yes.
keep talking and we'll keep reminding ourselves until when we have enough number of people that will actually say, "Oh my, enough," and not just say it, act it. I have a call. Hello there.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. I deal with you.
Oh, Baba, how are you, sir? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Is that Benjamin still, right?
Yeah, but let me cut.
I actually thought I've lost you, so I thought I've taken another one. Anyway, stay safe, Baba. Okay, take it easy. Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too. Yeah. You see, there's this my caller that used to kind of, they will get in and they will get out. It's like they're eluding me. Now I got them.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right, bye.
What am I doing? Okay. I think I finally got it. So I was expecting Benjamin to kind of end the call, even though I kept mixing it up, but eventually I got another caller. So, hello there. Baba.
God go bless you.
Amen. And you too.
You know, the last time I called you, I'm calling from Texas.
Yes.
Texas is a bit cold now, but we dey manage.
We are getting there too in Glasgow. It's like, the summer is over. Everybody should start packing up like that.
Honestly.
But we will survive. One of the reasons why I am so angry with what they are doing with Nigeria years back, still very much angry, is the fact that, a lot of us who left Nigeria, we had this high hope. Those who left because of education, those who left for greener pasture, we all have this kind of hope that when we reach and achieve what we dream to achieve, we're going to go back, we're going to open companies, going to build houses, you're going to meet people, but they are now denying us all of that now. In fact, they don't want us to come back anymore. And that's
my own contribution is, the last time I called, I was telling people that the person that is in Aso Rock, people think that is a Democrat. Some people are deceiving themselves. I have told them that this guy, number one, is a devil's incarnate. They don't believe me. I used to tell my
Democrat, devil's incarnate.
And number two is a dictator in Agbada.
Right.
This guy will do what he wants to do. He will do what he wants, and nothing will happen. Look at Nigerian army now. Nigerian army, they said there's something called Tinubu, whether it's Tinubu allowance or something.
I heard that.
Yeah.
But it is that at 5,000 naira now. That extra 35,000 naira you announced that they will pay people for 6 months.
Yes.
Now they are now saying that they have started paying the money. Others are saying they have not started receiving their own. But now they themselves are saying that they don't have enough money to pay for 6 months too. But they will try and make sure they pay. In case if you no come, certain months, maybe people no worry. And because the money never did. Baba, scam man long gone. Aye.
Na Nigeria now. And another thing we say, all the Nigerian parastatals, whether they be army or they be navy, Tinubu go do, he go use money to feed them. Once say they want to buy yacht now, yacht for navy, people they shout. I'm telling you, they will buy that yacht.
They will buy it, oh. I 100% believe it, oh. They will.
Nothing will happen.
They have already tested the water. By the time they write the 2027 budget, they will give it a different name. It's not going to be presidential yacht. It's going to be a different name, but they will buy it. Trust, Baba. I know
now,
that.
He has settled the Senate. They said that is how he operates. I've told these people, they don't want to believe me. Tinubu will settle all the stakeholders that he knows that they can talk, they can shout. He will all the TV stations, all the radio stations, the Senate, House of Rep. He will buy all of them. When he has done all of that, all the one that he's doing now, he's still doing his grand work. That's what people don't know. When he has done all this grand work and he has completed it, INEC is already done. Forget that INEC.
You are following that of INEC, Abi? They appointed Wike's cousin as the rec commissioner for River State.
INEC is already done. That one is done. But he's dealing with Navy. He's settling all of them one by one. He has put all his key allies in there. People that he knows that he put this Yoruba guy in this custom. He's putting, if you look at all the people he has appointed, they are people that he knows that when, even if you want to bomb, nothing will happen. That is what he's doing now. The judiciary now, he has crawled into the judiciary. Before you know it, the judiciary is done. The next thing that will happen in Nigeria is if people are not careful, if you talk anything, whether now about Obasanjo or they say they are very fair, before you know, they will just pack all of them.
And now,
by the time they pack all of them and it is done with Nigeria, my brother, they should go and look at the model of Lagos that all of them are talking about.
And they
just check out the Lagos
what they ask. What I mean, they say, be careful of what you wish for.
Yes.
Now they have it.
Even the people that say they voted him in, I'm telling you, a bag of rice, the last caller said is about 50-something thousand.
Yes.
$1 is about $1,178 at this morning. People's lives are miserable. I'm telling you. People are suffering. Before I used to have hope in Nigeria. Look at FBI. FBI released the record of Tinubu. They redacted some his name and all of that.
Yeah.
That is to tell Nigerians that how can you have a president? You don't know his father. You don't know his primary school. You don't know his secondary school. You don't know his friends. You don't know anything. You don't have a record. And you are deceiving yourself. That's the kind of person Pablo Escobar.
That will have passion for you. Now he has passion for you.
Oh my God.
He cares about you.
Nigerians have made a big mistake. And the thing is, the Western country, because of the influence he has in Africa, they cannot talk too much.
But what influence? Is it money? Because talking about influence, he has no
money.
personal influence upon Africa. You know what I mean? He has no real influence. You can't say this is a personality that you can say, oh, he's like a Mandela or he's like who else again? No, like he has no personality. Is it the money that he's ready to blow?
No. It's not because he has money or his personality. Those things don't really matter.
Right.
But he controls the largest army in Africa.
Right.
And that is the problem right there for this Western country. If anything happens to Nigeria, Africa is finished.
That is an influence. I get you now. I get you.
So, Tinubu, right now, America knows that, well, she be the man corrupt, he rigged election. Whoa, they will leave him for now. There's nothing we can do. We know we have something on him, but right now, he get Nigerian Army, he get Nigerian Air Force, he get Nigerian Navy. So he get all these things for in hand. If you just press the button like this, everything goes scatter. And you know, say Nigerian Army as them they just lie low. They are very, very, people don't know what they are dealing with. Extrajudicial killings. When you look at the history of Nigerian Army, you know they are very, very brutal.
And now,
Very, very. Look at them, for instance.
cold-hearted, unprofessional.
They killed people, they took their bodies, they buried them, no traces, and that is how they have always operated. That is why the Biafrans are shouting. Because
Baba,
they know what they did to them.
Baba, they killed 1,471 Shiites in a space of 2 days in Kaduna. Baba, this one was like a pure killing. Oh, guess what? El Rufaya provided them land where they did, they used for mass grave, right? So at first they said, no, how come they kill for 1,004 something Derora? That's an exaggeration. Nobody was killed. Oh, well, it's only about 12 people died. But when the inquiry that now came, discovered those grave sites, about 10 of them that they dug and dumped their bodies, children, women, everything there. They now said, boy, it's not 1,400 and something. It's only 800 people that died. 800 human beings. Baba, pack 800 human beings. Put them inside a stadium, one section of a stadium, and tell me, say, you don't go no see people sit down there. 800. Nigerian army, they made all the bodies disappear in a shallow grave. That's actually a fact. Baba?
If you know, say Obasanjo and Tinubu, they get problem. All these ones where article they do, when we say that they go US, that they go court, that they find information, find evidence. Those ones too, they get their own agenda.
Of course.
Tinubu says, where they tackle them, you know, say, two elephants, they know their face.
Abi now. No, it's all about let the best and the most violent rigger win. That's usually the tradition of the election, but they come with their agenda. Now, this will be the come spoil business. Normal. It would have been Atiku and Tinubu, and by now, everybody go don't forget. Now, be there come spoil business with they want everything to be probed and investigated. Now, there
you know why I love the obedience. You see, the thing where Nigeria do their grandfather, you understand? Then Nigeria don't do to their father. So the children where the father come born
today,
Nigeria won't do that same thing to the children, but the children they don't advance past Nigeria.
But the old criminals can't use experience beat them.
Experience. They use experience for them once, but Yoruba people go say, "Oh, want to jello." But there will be a rematch,
a replay. Okay, but that replay may not be election. Or it may be another thing entirely that the entire system is not even prepared for. My own theory.
See, the day Nigerians will decide that it's either 2 ways. It's either the election. I don't know whether it's 2027 or they might postpone it. Or it depends on Nigerians how they want to decide their own future. It is not we in the diaspora that will decide for them.
No.
The Yoruba people go say, "Oh, to sue me." When they decide that time don't reach, we are already ready. We go support them. But then we they look them from afar. We know say they never ready. But the day when they go ready, I'm telling you. Just look at them first now.
I told you that's what Amici said. Amici said, those you see today who are calling for protests, there are still people who are still kind of well off.